It is with great honor and deep respect that I kindly invite an individual we at Advi hold in the highest regard, the extraordinaire, the founder of our institution, a mentor whose wisdom has shaped countless lives, including my own. As a director with significant achievements in the corporate world, Rihab Faisal Sir brings invaluable real-world expertise to all his subjects. Please join me in welcoming Rihab Faisal Sir, our very own jack of all trades, whose vision and dedication continue to inspire us all. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Rima, for that beautiful introduction. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Chief Guests, esteemed guests of honor, distinguished invitees, parents, and award winners, my beloved Advians, a very good morning and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is an honor and actually a pleasure to stand here in a stage as grand as this to celebrate your achievements, which are actually grander. I will start off by thanking our beloved parents who are here today with us. It is a working day, and yet we have our fathers who have taken their days off to join us, and mothers who are here with us, irrespective of all of the other works that they have and the responsibilities they have. All of this is to honor and celebrate all of you who are standing there along the sides of these walls and also seated in front of me on my right and on my left. What are we celebrating? Your O-levels? The fact that you all got A's, 9 A's, 8 A's, 6 A's, whatever it is, yes? Is that what we are celebrating? Yes, but we are also celebrating something beyond that as well. We are celebrating the fact that you have lived up to what we expected. That you have put the hard work, listened to your parents, listened to us for all of the scoldings and for all of the roastings, yes, and gone to that final exam, gotten an A and a B, and then arrived here to collect that gold medal and silver medal. And in addition to that, taken part in the cricket we organized, taken part in the badminton we have organized, in the drama we have organized. There are some very cool short films coming up for you to watch. Even I was surprised and impressed at the talent that these guys have, which has embodied in those short films. With my heart full, I will first congratulate every single Advian here for your achievement. Guys, I am very proud. I am very proud. I think for those of you who came in grade 10 2 years ago, and then for those of you who joined in grade 11, for those of you who joined in the last 6 months or even in the last 3 months, something I've been telling again and again is about this day. The fact that you achieve it and you will be here in front of your parents, in front of your teachers, in front of your friends achieving that gold medal and that silver medal. And for all those hittings, yes, and for all those roastings and for all the jokes, mukka jokes as some of you would call it, doesn't matter, you all still laughed. For all of that, I am very proud, guys. Thank you very much for putting the effort. Thank you very much for spending all of those nights, and thank you very much for every single dedication you have spent to come here for this occasion. Advi Academy is actually a dream come true. When I was your age, when I was 16 or even younger, my parents always used to say one special thing. Again and again, they would talk about the levels of academic excellence, especially in our community, saying it's not enough. None of the schools produce enough 9As. None of the schools produce enough 8As, right? And to me and to my brother and to my two sisters, they will keep on saying this. Academic excellence is not enough. That we only give priority to food. And that we give priority to clothing. But we do not give enough priority to education. True, no? Yes? How many of you thought about food before you came here in the morning? How many of you thought about, I should look well before I come here? Yes, all of that is important. But don't forget the reason why you're here. The reason why you're here is education. Yes, it's your A and B, it's your gold and silver medals that have actually brought you here. That will give you the food and the clothing. It will come automatically. Yes, so that is something that I think our parents told us again and again, and that's something I've always been very unhappy about. The fact that there is not enough academic excellence in our schools or academic excellence with regards to us. And even if I go out into the corporate world, I also have a full-time job. For those of you who do not know, I am a director in a global company. We have 6,000 staff. I'm the head of training in Sri Lanka, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm saying this, why I'm saying this is because if I go out to the corporate world, there's not enough of output from our schools in that corporate world actually. And why is that? Maybe because we do not give enough priority to education. That has to change. But I am glad, looking at the numbers and looking at the parents who are here, I'm glad I think we are changing that. The tides are turning and my dream is also coming true. That is basically what Advi stands for. Advi stands for academic excellence, plus you have your co-curriculars, your extracurriculars, your sports, all of that. Because, see, in the corporate world out there, you get your 9As, you get your 3As, you get your campus entrances, you go to work. What is also important is that you will be able to come and present like this in front of the audience. If you can't speak in front of a board meeting, if you cannot speak to the public, if you cannot speak to your colleagues, all your academic excellence is wasted because you do not have that communication. So that also has to be inbuilt, which is why we have organized drama and cricket and badminton. We were supposed to organize oratory this year, we couldn't, but in the coming few months we will. That is to, put that communication aspect also in our students so that when you go out there to the corporate world, you are a full package. You are ready to rule and you are ready to come to the top. That is the whole spirit of Advi. So, not going to take too much of our time because we have a lot of special awards lined up, right? But there is one very important thing I want to talk about, which is the future of Advi. There are a lot of things that will change in the coming years. You will see that. One of the most important things I want to establish is your badge and your preceding badges before has been some of our founding badges, the ones that actually laid the bedrock for Advi. From here, what comes next is a lot of new things that you might not even see in the current educational system. We will bring that, but thank you, you guys and your badges for being some of the bedrock for that success. In terms of the future, for every single student, for every single Advian here, I want to give you a flash forward. For those of you who've done literature with me, yes? I've always called myself as the first Advian. Yes? And then you have Rihab Sir, who can also be considered as the first Advian. Rihab Sir was a person who came through Advi itself. From his O-levels till A-levels, now he's in campus doing software engineering, doing SEMA, he's doing everything under the sun. He's also lecturing. That is one flash forward for you. And then there are other students here from the past batches you will see. I will call them on stage when giving these awards. These guys have already gotten excellent awards in O-levels, excellent awards in A-levels. Some of them would have gotten district ranks. Some of them would have gotten into Sri Javardhanapura, Colombo University, Kalani University, whatever it is. And some of them are already winning accolades, accomplishments in these universities. That is also a flash forward for you. For those of you who are here doing O-levels, A-levels, maybe in a couple of years it's time to shine in the university as well, which is the training why we are giving you here. In terms of the comparing training, Vendapuluang, or the drama training, whatever it is for that. And I hope you make use of it. Because when you come to university, you will need it. Ask them and see. They will tell you that what they learnt at Advi is what they are still using in their university also. So that's the flash forward. Lastly, some of those students are also lecturing in Advi at the moment. And they're also lecturing out there. For those of you who are interested in lecturing careers, that is the path that Advi is building for you as well. Because I am now in my 30s, yes. At some point I have to retire. At some point, yes. But my future is where every single Advi branch or every single Advi Academy in this country, whatever it is, will be run by you guys. As lecturers, as managers, every single person you see on the teams here are all past Advians or current Advians. That is this place. It is a home for you. It is a second home, just as much as you trust your parents and just as much as you strive hard for your future. Here is another place where you can also strive hard for your future. I want you to believe in that. For those of you who are lined up on my right and on my left. Yes. And wherever you are, wherever you are and whatever you are doing, Advi will always be a place where you can call home. Because once an Advian, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you again shortly. Thank you.
Thank you,